Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Capricorn, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? All right, Capricorn, let's see. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we do have the Fool, we do have the Three of Cups, and then we also have the Hermit to the Two of Pentacles. It looks like you decided to free yourself from something that was holding you back, something that was preventing you from growing and evolving. Whatever this thing was that was holding you back, I feel like it was holding you back from like a boatload of things. But now that you finally decided to like free yourself from whatever this thing was that was holding you back, you are a lot more happier, Capricorn, is what I'm gathering. And you also feel far more like connected to yourself. That's another thing too, as well as your intuition. I feel like you feel way more connected to your intuition than you did when you were like a part of whatever this thing was that was like holding you back. Now let's look at, I guess this human or whoever decides to show up to the right of me. How does this person... Oh, whoever, well, alrighty then. Okay, so whoever this person is, Capricorn, it could be the person that you decided to like free yourself from. But I feel like this person's like stalking you. Of course, this could definitely represent somebody that you share like mutual friends with. That's definitely a possibility. And they could very well be asking about you a whole lot. Like, hey, like, how's Capricorn doing? What's going on with Capricorn? Like, I just feel like this person is just stalking you and keeping a close eye on you. But I almost want to say from afar. I feel like your happiness, though, it just bothers them. This to me kind of feels like somebody that you broke up with, to be honest. I just feel like this person was really hoping that you were going to take like this ending between the two of you god awful, and it doesn't look like you are. And I think that that kind of like bothers them. I do see this person taking action in your direction. I'm just kind of curious as to why this person's deciding to take action in your direction. So yeah, let's look into that. Okay, we're gonna clarify the Knight of Wands using a different tarot deck that has the cards in the upright as well as in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we have the World in the reverse. This person's having a difficult time closing the cycle out here between the two of you. This person's having a difficult time accepting the fact that it's over between the two of you, which is something that I feel like you've already kind of worked through. And I think that you worked through this prior to actually like walking away from the marriage and a relationship that you shared with this person, Capricorn. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Ooh, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you're definitely not talking to this person and are pouring time and our energy towards them anymore. I like this. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you already processed, you know, the loss of them before you actually lost them. And I also feel like you already kind of processed, you know, your emotions as well when it came down to like the ending, right? Of this dynamic. But with the Ten of Wands coming out in the reverse, I absolutely love this for you, because when you were with this person, you know, this dynamic between the two of you, it brought a lot of like heaviness into your life. And I keep getting that it held you back from so much shit. It held you back from so much shit. It held you back from growing and evolving, you know, as an individual. It also made you feel out of alignment with yourself. Like you didn't really feel like yourself with this human. You really didn't. But yeah, in regards to why this person is coming back, you know, it has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with them, to be honest. It has a lot to do with them having a difficult time closing the cycle out here between the two of you. It has a lot to do with them having a difficult time moving forward and moving on with, you know, their life. And the fact that they clearly see you moving forward and moving on with yours, they kind of have a problem with it. Not kind of, they have, you know, a problem with it. They have a problem with it. I just feel like this person wanted to see you suffer, you know, without them, which kind of says a lot, you know, about them and what you could have found yourself experiencing with this person. This person could have brought a lot of pain and suffering into your life, okay? And the fact that you're over here as happy as can freaking be and as free as a freaking bird, it's like they're just like, I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. How does Capricorn currently feel? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Pentacles, and then we also have the I'm just getting an energy of disbelief coming from you. And I typically don't look at the Nine of Swords as like a disbelief energy, but this disbelief energy that you're harnessing, it's a positive energy. I want to start off with that. It's a positive energy that you're harnessing. I just feel like everything's going your way. Everything is freaking going your way, and I just kind of feel like you're blown away by it. I just feel like you're so blown away by everything that's like falling into place in your life. I just see you experiencing a lot of like good fortune and good karma as well. I do want to look at the Nine of Swords a little bit more. Wait a second. Okay. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. You know, everything's going so good in your life to the point where you feel like you kind of have to like pinch yourself. Like that type of disbelief is what I'm gathering. We have the Temperance card, we have the Devil, and then we also have the Tower out here. Take this as a sign, Capricorn, that you did the right thing by freeing yourself from this individual. It's not a coincidence, okay, Capricorn, that things are unfolding as they are in your life, the way that they are unfolding. I just see, man, I just see everything going your way. I just see everything playing out in your favor. For some of you, you might have a moment, okay, where you might find yourself like, you know, shedding like tears of joy. I am definitely getting that. But you deserve all the good karma that's heading in your direction. After all the pain and suffering this person has put you through, just know Spirit has your back, okay? This to me also feels like the epitome of, you know, Spirit blessing you in their face, which is something that this person is personally not going to like. They're not going to like. I am getting that. They are not going to like this. How does this person currently feel? Okay. We have the Empress. We do have the Lovers. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Six of Wands. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. You know, this person could clearly see that you're doing 10 times better without them in your life. And to be honest, I just don't feel like this person likes it. Like, I just feel like this person wants to, like, keep you, like, suppressed and dim your light. Now, it appears to me that this person has a whole lot to convey to you. So I do want to look a little bit more into that. But this is like the epitome of somebody trying to talk their way back into your life all over again, Capricorn. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Hangman, but it came out in the reverse. And then we also have the Five of Swords out here. I do feel like something's terribly wrong with this person. And I personally don't say this like, you know, jokingly or anything like that. Like, I do believe that there's something personally wrong with this person. Your happiness and your joy and all of these amazing things that are happening within your life, it just bothers this human being's soul. I just feel like this person gets like the only high, causing you pain and suffering. And the only way that this person feels like they could cause like more pain and suffering into your life is to be able to, like, you know, how do I say this? Yeah, it's like they feel like the only way to cause more pain and suffering into your life, you know, would require, you know, them to like reel you back in by saying whatever it is that they got to say or do whatever it is that they got to do just to like reel you back in all over again and hurt you some more. Like, something's terribly wrong with this human being is what I'm trying to, like, you know, convey to you. You know, it's one of those things where it's like misery loves company and they want you to freaking join them, because this person has been very, very unhappy. okay, since this dynamic between the two of you went south. I also feel like this person has been drinking excessively or indulging in something to like numb the pain. I am getting that. Now, here's the thing, Capricorn. We do see this person taking action in your direction at least 2 times. Now, the fact that it's not reflecting on your behalf is kind of making me feel like you could have changed your number, or you could have blocked this person, or you're just choosing to outright ignore this human being. What actions will Capricorn take towards this person or moving forward? So I am definitely getting that this person will eventually get through to you. So however they were trying to essentially contact you, it appears to me that it just hasn't been, you know, working. And it could be because you changed your number, or it could be because you blocked them. But either which way, I do see this person getting through to you, and I don't feel like you're going to be too happy to hear from them. Even though this person may have a lot to say to you, you don't really have anything to say to them. I think that you already said everything that you needed to say to this person. I think that you got everything that you needed to get off of your chest to this person when you had the chance / opportunity to basically do so. This person more than likely is not even going to get a response from you. What actions? We have the High Priestess, we got the Tower, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. It's like this person's trying to figure out, like, are you giving them the silent treatment because you're still upset with them? Or are you giving them the silent treatment because you're really, really done with them this time? It's like they're trying to like figure out what's going on your end. It looks like you're giving them the silent treatment because you're over it. You're over it. I feel like you've already tapped out mentally and emotionally as well as physically from this entire situation. So you're not giving them the silent treatment because you're upset with them. You're giving them the silent treatment because you're done. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. We do have the Hangman. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles to the Magician. Yeah, this person's definitely like keeping a very, very close eye on you. But I keep wanting to say from afar, you know, this person just sees you very focused on you, your career, your growth, your expansion, the life that you want to manifest and create for yourself. They just see you out here making moves is what I'm gathering. And all they could do is just sit back and just watch you build and manifest and create the life you've always wanted for yourself without them. And they just kind of feel like this is like extremely unfair. The fact that everything's falling into place in your life, the fact that your life is getting better and their life is getting worse without you in it, they just find it to be extremely unfair. But when justice comes out, that's the epitome of somebody getting what they deserve. So everything that's, you know, unfolding in your life, whether it be, you know, a promotion, you know, your career taking off, your business taking off, you know, you just simply being happy and at peace, you're getting what you deserve. Just like they're getting what they deserve. This person caused a lot of pain and suffering into your life, and I do see this person paying for that in some way, shape, and or form. It looks like all you try to do is bring nothing but good into their life, and they brought nothing but bad into yours. So you're getting what you deserve, but so are they. And it just kind of looks like they don't like it. And this person has a very twisted way of thinking. That's like another thing too. Like they're very, very twisted in their ways. Like the fact that this person sees you happy and it bothers them so much to the point where they're willing to go the extra mile to try to reel you back in just to cause more pain and suffering into your life says a whole lot about this human being. Because this person truly does get like a high and a kick out of like making you suffer, because it makes them feel better, you know, about themselves. And now that they don't have anybody in their life to like cause all types of pain and suffering, yeah, it's like now that they don't have anybody in their life to like cause like pain and suffering in, it's like they don't know what to do with themselves. You know what I mean? Like they just don't know what to do with themselves. I think it's safe to say that when this person does resurface back up here for you, you will be dodging the only bullet here, okay? By not accepting this person back into your life ever again. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.